Okay, hello. Welcome to my video presenting my code. I made a program where you can give a certain movie a qualification from 1 to 10 according to different um, things that you can take in account. Um, the 10 movies that you will be able to rate with this program are already chosen by me. So first we have the beginning of the class and the imports that we need to have in order to have arrays and loops, which are located in this part, including this. Then we are establishing our variables, like that are all integers because we're gonna be using numbers to qualify different things or characteristics that the movie had. Um, First, we have our first string, which is composed of 10 items, so we have to have 11 spaces so that we can fill the array completely. So here is our string for that array, which is called questions. This one will be established later on, as you can see in this part of the code. And then we have our second array, which is a string for the number of movies, which are all stored in there, as you can see in this part. Well, firstly, we're gonna have um, loop that is gonna print out every single movie title for us, which is just basically going through the array until all of the elements have been gone through. So it starts at 0 and it ends when there's no more items in the array. Then we will ask our person who is using the program to insert which movie they would like to choose. They can choose between 1 and 10, which are the options chosen, and we have a -1 because of the spaces in the array, so that the person can choose whichever movie they are willing to qualify. Then we give out the instruction that this person will only be able to qualify from 1 to 5. We have, as I said before, our array filled with all of the questions, and we have our b variable that it's gonna be the answers that we get from the person here. We also have two loops, one that will print the questions each one by one, um, like in order until it is has gone through the entire array, and the second one that would only while that will only allow the person to go to the next question if they have entered a value between 1 and 5, which are the numbers that we're gonna do the average with. Later on, we're gonna make our computed, like compilate which each answer each one of the numbers that it has. And finally, we're creating the variable total, which is total, which begins at 0, plus the sum of all the answers, which are we are gonna later on divide by 10 to get our average, as you can see here. And that will be printed out too. The only note that we have in this program is here, which, as I said, explains when we're gonna ask to the person who is using the program to choose one particular movie. And now we are going to run this program with three different examples to see if it is working. So we go here, we play. At first, we get welcome to our movie rater. This is the list of movies we have available for you to rate. We're gonna choose, for example, the seventh movie. Enter. As you can see, it says the corresponding movie to the 7, which is Silence of the Lambs. And now we're gonna start rating it from 1 to 5. So how good was the story of the movie? Let's say 5. How good were the dialogues? Let's say 4. How good were the visual effects? Let's say I'm gonna make a number that's not included in our well, so I'm gonna say 10, and it's gonna repeat the same question until I enter a valid number. Same thing if I were to enter a negative number, it will continue on asking me until I enter valid numbers. Now we're gonna just rate these at random so that you can see the average does really show. So now we have your average score for the chosen movie is, and we have a number 4, which is 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. which is 4. And this is the end of my program. As you can see, we both have arrays and loops, which I believe were the criteria asked for. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.